Pasta fans around the world unite. There's a podcast for you tonight. With Gigi and Olivia, about to hit you with some penny trivia. So come on and listen in. We're talking about pasta again. It's the Pasta Podcast.
Hello and welcome to the Pasta Podcast, where we talk about nothing but pasta. Today, we will be discussing our favorite rice dishes. I am, of course, a pasta chef, Gigi, and this is...
Olivia.
And happy April Fools! You guys thought we were actually going to be talking about rice. But today's actual topic is Minecraft hot takes, part 2.
Part 2.
I felt very awkward doing the intro.
You haven't done it in a while.
Intro since like one of our first episodes or something.
Yeah, I did actually go back and check. We did the first part of this in season 1, and it was episode 17. So if you want to watch our other podcast episode where we talk about Minecraft hot takes, we have that one.
We have a lot of Minecraft hot takes.
Yeah. Do you want to go first?
Oh, I've already went first, Gigi. Please, after you.
After you. Okay. Starting off very strong and very angry. Infinity is better than mending for bows. And I will not be elaborating. It's just better.
No, you're right. You're right. Hold on.
Although, you know what? To elaborate a little bit, a little bit of elaboration, is that I think that like the reason that people put mending on their bows is because they're like, oh, I want to be able to just like heal them with a mob farm. But I don't like making mob farms. I don't like searching for mob spawners. And also, I don't like having to like grind for arrows.
Yeah.
So
also,
having just one.
I want to make another statement about this on why you're right. Getting XP with a bow is so hard because it's at a distance, and you have to go up to it to actually get the XP. You can't just like, it won't just like come to you, you know? And
I use my bow for two things. I use my bow for killing creepers so that they don't get close to me when there's no mob griefing off. And for killing the Ender Dragon, and that's all I need it for. I really don't need mending on my bow. I need infinity.
I use my bow to kill skeletons because they anger me, but that's for another topic. I'm not saying I don't think bows are useful.
Olivia's next hot take is going to be delete skeletons from the game.
I hate skeletons so much. I'm pretty sure many people can agree with me. I don't think that's a hot take.
It's because they used to be dumb. They used to have bad AI, and now they have great AI, and they can get you like terrible. Almost every single shot.
It's terrible. But also mob farms are so hard to use a bow with. Like, I never use a bow with mob farms. I'm not insane.
Yeah, well, I mean, like, with mob farms, the reason I mentioned mob farms is because when you have mending, you get it, like, the item heals from XP. So people will, like, put it in their offhand and, you know, like, use their mob farm to just get the XP. But it's like,
it doesn't work like that on the Xbox.
If you're in the part of the game where you can get infinity or mending on your bow, you can just add another bow into it in the anvil and just repair it instantly. I don't know why we're wasting our time with mob farms.
Yeah.
Mob farms are stupid.
Yeah. Also, bows are just so incredibly easy to repair because they're so easy to find. You don't have to go and search for tools and stuff.
You kill 2 skeletons. You kill 2 skeletons. One of them's bound to drop a bow.
Yeah, so I think you're right about that. Okay. Moving on?
Yes.
Okay.
What do you...
Adding too much at once can be overwhelming, update-wise. I will elaborate because I did not say much. But when we have too much stuff all at once, I'm gonna say like the I don't know which update this was, but the one that got like the excavation and stuff.
Oh, the Tails and Trails or something.
Yeah, something like that. They added way too much stuff, and I'm still trying to figure it out. Like, it's not worth the time and effort. Give us gradual releases. If anything, do it a few months apart, you know? And
Yeah.
also, like, listen to your fan base when they ask for stuff, because they're the ones playing it. They're the ones giving
Yeah.
you money. Yeah,
The only
that's
time they listened to us, they listened to us for two things, and both of them were stupid. These were the ones that they shouldn't have listened to. They listened to us when we voted for the Phantom and the mob vote.
Mhm.
That was fucking stupid. And they voted for us, or they listened to us when people they were gonna make minecarts faster. You know how Cam Man 18 he gets really mad about minecarts not being faster. It's because they were gonna be faster. But then what happened was people complained, oh, my roller coasters won't work anymore, so they just kept them at the same speed.
That is so annoying.
They could have
That
just made
is,
a different type of minecart or something. Like, there's a way around
in
that.
other words, Minecraft devs, don't listen to us. We don't know what we're talking about. Except,
Except
except,
us. Except us.
except for when we need stuff like crabs in the game. We need crabs in the game.
We need crabs and we need penguins.
Yeah.
I am never going to use an armadillo. Ever.
Never, never.
I don't
Nobody
even
voted for the
tame.
armadillo. That was a scheme.
Yeah, that was a scam. I don't think that was real. I think that people are gonna walk past armadillos when they get added to the game. Like the first time they play, they're gonna be like, "Oh, cool," and then the next time they play, they're like, "Fucking armadillo in my way."
It's gonna be like copper. Everybody walks by
Yeah,
copper.
it's gonna be like, "Wow, that's so cool! You can make blocks out of them." And then they're like, "What else can you do with them?" You can make a lightning
Nothing.
rod.
Oh, can we make pennies? No. I want pennies in my okay.
Pennies. I want pennies, and I want the villagers to start asking for pennies.
All right, your turn.
Okay. Keeping on my theme of things being stupid. The mace is stupid. I hate the mace. And I haven't even the update for the mace hasn't come out yet, and I haven't played any of the snapshots because I think that it's stupid. Um But every video I've seen of the mace has been like, you can one shot this, like you can one shot the warden if you hit him at the right time and if you go from this amount of distance. And it's like you're missing the point of the game. The point of the game is to actually grind for things and to like if you give us this overpowered item, nothing else is going to be done. We're just going to
I know.
people are going to go to the deep dark. They're
stuff.
going to pile like 500 blocks into the sky. They're going to get the warden in a one block hole, and then they're going to be like, boom, I killed the warden. I'm so cool. And then they're going to keep doing that. And they will they will never see their family again because they're just playing with a stupid fucking item.
The fact that it's so rare, like the objects to get it are so rare that it's like, why are you even bothering?
Yeah. I know. Also, I don't know what the wind charge is, but that's stupid.
I don't know.
that sounded when I saw that, because Camman 18 was the one that that broke that news to me that the wind charge was a thing. I was like, this is a fake out because he's done too many fake outs.
Well, and also
I was like, this is fake. This is a mod. It's not.
This goes back to my first point of them adding too much at once. Stop adding so much.
Yeah.
We can't handle it.
And now you can use both of them together, and it's like, dude, we've never even used the mace yet. We can't learn how to use the wind charge and the mace at the same time. Can you like slow down?
Yeah. Like, leave us alone. All right. Moving on. This was a silly one. You should be able to ride cows. This is just a personal preference. I want to ride a cow. We can ride pigs. Why not cows?
I want to ride a cow.
Yeah. That's
We
it.
need to make
I want to
like
ride a
a.
cow.
They need to make like you know how they have like the carrot on a stick? They need to add a wheat on the stick, or
Yeah,
maybe a hay
that's what
bale
I'm
on the
saying.
stick. I think they should
It
have
might be
both
kind of heavy
items.
for a stick.
No, no, no. Hear me out. They add 3 items. 1, hay bale on a stick. 2, wheat on a stick. And 3, reinforced stick. And the reinforced stick is made with the
It's only
9 normal
princesses
ones.
to put a hay bale on it.
Yes.
Oh my gosh, Gigi, they should add elephants to Minecraft. Could you imagine how cool that'd be?
Olivia and I just made the pog face at the same time.
Elephant.
Elephant.
They should add
But the hay
elephants so
bale.
you can dye them and decorate them. How cool would that be?
Why would you want to dye your elephant?
No, they put little paints on them.
Oh, okay. I thought you were like, I want a pink elephant and I want one
No.
now.
I ain't Dumbo, but I would like a pink elephant.
Jesus Christ.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
And then they call it the Dumbo update. They also, that part of that update is cruelty to animals.
Yo. Remember when they added dolphins and then they were like, we're not going to let you guys ride them because it's animal cruelty, and we're like, you literally allow us to kill them though. Isn't that kind of crueler?
This isn't real life. Let us have something that we can't have in the real life.
Let us have fun, okay? I understood it when you guys hold on, rant. I understood when you guys removed the feature of parrots eating cookies because that can kill them. Because yeah, that can be harmful. If you guys see a parrot and you feed it a chocolate chip cookie, it will die. They can't process that. But that's also kind of like, okay, are you 2 years old? You should know that this is not something parrots should eat.
Who's eating their parrots cookies?
And more to the point, I'm sure that they deleted that from the game and added it so that it kills the parrots, so that like kids wouldn't think that that's real. How many kids do you know are around these goddamn dolphins and have access to dolphins 24/7 to the point where they could like work around the system, have absolutely no adults present, and try to ride a dolphin. I've never seen a kid try to ride a dolphin before.
I think it's crazy how we got on this topic from cows.
I can see the resemblance. Cows, dolphins, they're both in Minecraft.
If you get Kyle to make his sound, you should put it over the off topic, because we just got very off topic.
Yeah.
All right. Next one. Yeah.
Next one. Okay. This one actually came in discussion with my brother because we were talking and I was like, yeah, that is stupid. The new pots that are made of like the sherds with like the designs on them and stuff, they should be able to fit every flower. They can't fit every flower. Like the sunflowers and stuff, they don't fit in there. But they're definitely big enough to fit in there, so I don't see the issue. I don't know what the issue is. In Minecraft, you had one fucking job.
Yeah, that's a lot of it though. Is that
They're
they
like,
you
you can put
do
lanterns in the pots, but you can't put the normal flowers in there.
Because that's too hard.
How come I can put four pieces of sea pickle on top of this goddamn pot, but I can't put a sunflower in? The sea pickles don't even balance in the pot. They're off kiltered. They look like they would fall off with real gravity, and yet I can do that.
Yeah, those pots, I don't get them. So I'm gonna leave it at that because I don't get them.
They're stupid. I mean, I like them for building, but they're stupid the way that they made them.
Yeah.
So, next one, maybe.
You should also have Kyle do a awkward silence button. Or whenever we have those. This one, I wrote this on the same note list that I did with my last one. And so I was kind of going through it as I was going through it as I was reading, as I was writing my new one. So I think we talked about in last one how I thought that dark oak and spruce were the exact same.
Mhm.
My opinion on that has changed, and I believe that dark oak is better than spruce now. Spruce is lame. It's too dark. It's too light. For being spruce, it's too light. I like dark spruce.
Mhm.
Dark. It's dark. It gets that nice color, that nice tan, that nice brown. And it's what you need for structure sometimes. It does what spruce couldn't.
I think that you just really like the way that I've designed the houses in the village that we have
Well,
on
it's
our
so much
server.
so that you've inspired me to use some dark oak. And I don't even know if that was um on purpose or not. I might have just saw in yours and been like, that looks cool, and just made mine like that. But I've been using dark spruce a lot lately. It's a nice, or dark spruce, dark oak. But I think I just did it subconsciously because I might have saw in yours and just done it, you know?
Yeah, it's very nice.
Anyways.
Also, I don't know if you ever collected those in survival, but it's very satisfying because it's a very big tree and you get like a little bit over a stack of wood from one
Oh
tree. It's
yeah.
like
Oh
so
yeah, they're
nice.
thick. They're big, big.
They're
But
big
also
boys.
the mobs hang out in that biome because it's so dark.
Yeah, that's why they call it a roofed forest because it's
Oof.
got a roof.
Oof. Anyways, that's my take.
Okay, Olivia. Um, okay, my next take. I hate the cave update. The cave update was their worst update, and I stand by that. I know that everybody loves it,
Ah.
and I do like the mountains. I do like the mountains. However, the caves are too goddamn big. I liked feeling like Herobrine was standing behind me at all times, you know? Now I'm just like, why are there so many mobs around me?
Um,
It's not the correct level of frightened that you're
I
supposed to
do
be in the mines.
I do agree that there's too many mobs in there. I have this on easy. There should not be that many mobs.
I
Um,
know.
and I do get what you mean about that nostalgic feel of feeling like Herobrine's behind you. Um, but at the same time, I like the caves because it is so much easier to find stuff now. I don't know if it's just me. I don't have to spend days trying to like grind for diamonds. It's like I can just like I'm gonna be like, okay, go into the cave,
Yeah.
getting some
Um
that nice
I
sweet
do
sweet yum.
nice sweet yum. Um but I do like the like new generation generally of like diamonds and stuff. It makes it easier to find them, but they're always like one or two because diamonds now generate not exposed to air. Like more
Mm-hmm.
diamonds generate when they're not exposed to air, which means you either have to do one or two of two things. You have to go strip mining, which completely defeats the purpose of having the caves update.
True. True.
Because
Yeah.
if you want to get a lot of diamonds, you can't be in a cave. You have to dig around the cave. Um, or two, you have to go into an underwater cave. And I don't know if you know this, but in underwater caves, they have water. So you can't really breathe.
Well,
So
that's
you
what
need to
the
bring like a
conduit for,
door.
Gigi.
Or you could just use a door.
Conduit, conduit,
Can't do it.
conduit,
Can't do it.
conduit.
Can't do it.
Gigi, you know what I just thought about randomly? This
What?
is off topic again. You don't have to put this in, but remember the time that I had to film the podcast on my computer, and we were spending a really, really long time trying to figure out how we could get you to edit it. And I said, Gigi, why don't you just sign into my account?
We have
We just
we between us we have absolutely no knowledge.
we spent so long trying to figure out what to do to like fix that. And then I was like, wait, why don't you just
Livia
sign
was
into
like
my account?
Livia was like, I'll do this. I'll add it to a new group and then I'll invite you to the group and maybe you'll be able to edit it. And then I was like, I can't edit it. And we were like, oh god, what are we gonna do? I guess I'm gonna have to edit it. And then Olivia was like, wait.
Anyways, I just thought of that silly thing. But also, me and Gigi, we're not very intelligent people. We can't just go to caves. We can't just do that. It's hard. You know how hard it is to get down there?
You
It
know what I think is
hurts.
funny? It hurts. Okay, so for context, the way that me and Olivia get down to the cave that's right underneath our Mushroom Island base,
No, not
there's
that. I don't even know how we figured out that. How did we
there's
even
a
find
little
it?
there's a staircase that I made, right? For strip mining purposes. We never go there. I should just close it. There's no point. But we found a little crack. And I don't know who decided to go down the crack first,
I
but
think it
one of
was
us went
you.
down.
Because no, all I heard was, "Yo, there's a lush cave down here."
But I went down this crap. I went down this crack and it just kept going and I fell so far. And there was like water and I swam all the way down not knowing how long it was going to take. So I could have just drowned. And then I swam back up and it was like a pool. And then I was inside of a giant cave and I was like, yo, there's a lush cave down here.
How did we even discover that? That's just like crazy. There's
It's
a
because
whole
I have a monkey brain in my head that tells me every time I find a crack, you need to go down that and you need to figure out
But
what's
the thing
down there.
is it's not like one of those like type of things where like, oh, you're mining and then you fall into a hole. Gigi actively dug straight down. No, and then the fact that like you dug straight down. No, this is crazy. Because okay, so you have to first of all, I think you have to fall into like a mini ravine, and then you have to hop in a little pit of water, and then Gigi dug straight down from there, got into a bigger pit of water, and then she swam up, and there's the lush cave. It's I don't know.
It was
Confused me.
I it was something that I would never do again, but I'm so glad that I did it because that's the only way that we enter that cave anymore. I don't know how else to enter the cave. There's no other entrance, not even through the mines that I created.
Oh, anyways, we should move on.
Anyways, yeah.
All right. My next one is there should be, not for the reasons you think, but there should be visibly female villagers. I'm not saying add boobs to them. I'm not saying
I
add
don't
boobs.
I don't know what
Boobs
you
does
think
not
I
equal
would
women.
I don't know what you think I would think your reasoning for that is because I have no fucking clue.
To procreate.
What's the reason?
Not that they
So
can't
what's the real
already.
reason?
When I'm a homophobe, Gigi, I'm tired of this MLM baby making. That's not how it works.
You're just tired because you were on Wattpad in those days, and Eric was just top of the charts all the time.
Gigi, my mom watches.
I'll censor it, and then she'll be like, "What was she talking about?" And you'll be like, "Nothing. Don't worry."
No, but the fact that I don't know why I wrote that. I don't know why.
We
I
all
think
had
it's
a
just
reason.
like equality, I guess.
Equality. Men
Stuff
can get
is
pregnant
fine.
too.
Men can get pregnant too. Indeed.
I'm a woman, and I'm not pregnant, so maybe a man is just taking it over for me. You know.
Could be. Could be. All right, Gigi, why don't we move on? You say it.
Okay, my next one is the original design for the rose is like 10 times better than the poppy's design because the poppy is like, it looks like a poppy, but they had a rose. They had a rose and they had a perfect texture for it. They could have just updated it a little bit because, it was like classic texture and they changed all the textures really recently. But like the rose design was right there. It's essentially the exact same thing. It makes the same color dye.
The rose design
We did not need poppies. I'm sorry. I still think it's cool when I stumble across a poppy field, but I'm also like a Californian, so I'm not allowed to pick them. It's illegal. I don't do illegal shit in Minecraft. I just steal from the villagers.
Well, you do what you can.
But yeah, fuck you, Minecraft.
All right, my next one is keep inventory should be a base game feature, not a cheat.
Olivia, this is on my list. No, because you know what? On Java Edition, I found this out a while ago. On Java Edition, you can go into like the game rules and you can set it without setting like cheats on, so that your inventory just like keeps when you die. And you can do that for mob griefing too. And I think that that's so interesting, and I don't know why we don't have that in Bedrock Edition, because it's great. I would play Minecraft more often without cheats if I could just have keep inventory on. I play Minecraft all the time just with cheats, just to have keep inventory on.
Yeah. No, I mean, I will do like an entire world, no cheats, no nothing, just keep inventory. And it's like, this shouldn't be like this should just be a regular feature the game has. There is no reason you have to make life that hard.
Yeah, I mean, we already respawn. Like,
Yeah.
we already have infinite lives. Is it really that ridiculous that we would keep our inventory?
Yeah, it's just like, I don't know, it's a waste to me. The games are supposed to be fun, not stressful and anxiety driven. You play Minecraft to have fun. You don't play it to be stressed. If you want to play a game to be stressed, play a shooting game. I can play a first person shooting game. You'll be stressed, don't worry.
But yeah, I think that that's ridiculous that that's not a feature. And also, I forgot immediately.
It's okay.
There was something there. Oh, also, on Minecraft, you can't get achievements. On Bedrock Edition, you can't get achievements unless you're not playing with cheats, which means that I've never gotten achievements that I've wanted that are hard to get.
Wait,
Olivia,
can we turn them off and get achievements?
No, it like permanently changes your world,
balls,
so you can't get achievements.
That's balls.
It is balls.
I guess I have to start a hardcore world.
Yeah, it means that like if you want to get like the cover me in debris, which is the full netherite gear, you have to go and tough the nether without having keep inventory on.
That's no. I'm sorry, that does not sound like fun.
It doesn't. It's not fun. I have two versions of that. I have two versions of a world.
I get like challenging yourself and like wanting to like achieve it through like hard work and stuff, but that should not come at the cost of your mental health.
Yeah. I have two versions of the same world. One of them is like, I think I told you about it like a year or two ago when I first started it. And it was going to be my like survival no cheats world, and it is, but I made a copy of it where I have cheats on it so that I can have keep inventory, because I wanted it for the achievements. I didn't really want it to be completely no cheats. It's just that I really wanted to keep inventory on, and I wanted to see what I could do with it on.
Well, I have Java on my laptop, so yeah,
you can do everything in Java. Because they prioritize Java players, even though the Bedrock Edition is much better.
I feel like the Bedrock is much more popular.
Yeah, because you can play it on so many different devices and consoles.
Java is just on the computer. That's it.
Java is just on the computer.
Huh. Anyways,
yeah.
Oh, wait, you need yours because that one we shared, huh?
Yeah. Okay, my next one. I think that mud should be affected by gravity like sand and gravel. And I can't elaborate on that. I just want that.
Yeah,
I think that would be interesting.
Yeah. Sure.
Could you imagine if you were just mining one day in like a swamp and you mined some mud and it all just fell? It all just spilled. Because it's got water in it. So I feel like it should water.
Anyways, moving on. That was a good one. Yeah, I believe you. Yeah. There should be biomes in the end. Not to say that there isn't to a certain degree, but think about how cool that would be to have like the purple biome.
No, but you know
sparkle
what?
biome.
The end would be so much cooler if it had like some kind of a tree or wood type, like
Yeah,
the Nether
wouldn't it?
does. It would be so cool, especially because it could make the end kind of livable. I don't know if you've ever seen those challenges where they're like, Minecraft, but I started in the end, or Minecraft, but I started in the Nether. But like when they start in the end, the only thing they can get is chorus fruit, and the chests from the end cities. And I don't know if you know this, but the end cities are not something you raid when you first enter a world. So it's extremely hard for them to actually raid these places to get tools.
Yeah,
And also you can't like craft or anything because there's no wood.
yeah. So what's the
So
point?
there is no point. But if we had wood and trees in
Update
the
the
end.
end further. We got I appreciate like the ship island and whatever the heck. And the elytra is fine if you're into that sort of thing. But give us more stuff. We want more stuff.
Could you imagine
Though.
if there were just little houses that housed one shulker, just like scattered about, like
Hear
not
me
like
out.
villages.
Hear me out.
You know?
End people.
Those are just Endermen, but
No. It's like
what about
it's
short
like
Endermen? They have dwarf
baby
Endermen.
No. What I'm saying, end people are like mini villagers, but different colors. Why are you laughing?
God, because in my head I was like, this is how I would edit this if this was a short. And in my head, every time you said mini, the image of the villager just got smaller and smaller, and then you said change color and it went rainbow. And now I think I need to do that.
Oh. Anyways.
Gonna have to write it down. Anyways.
Moving on, what is your next one?
I'm never prepared.
I think you're surprised I'm so prepared for this one.
I am a little.
I bet you didn't expect I'd have a list. Well, guess what? Neither did I.
You're like, it was so
just appeared on my
slow at
phone.
work. It was so slow at work. I had nothing else.
That's literally the reason I had nothing else to do.
Okay, this one's a long one, so I need you to strap in. Put your seatbelt on.
Okay.
That's not a seatbelt, but okay. No. Okay. Crimson and warped boats should allow you to row through lava. And if it's too overpowered, it could be a lot slower because of the thickness of the lava. And conversely, we could make it so that a speed potion affects the boat or makes you able to sprint in the boat. And also the boat should place you on a block that's near you within 2 block radius. That way you just don't fall into the lava when you exit it. And it would make them a one-time use, yes, but that's how old Minecraft boats used to be. I don't know if you remember before they updated boats, how they would just break into planks and sticks. That's how it would be. And it would just burn in the lava after you after you broke it.
You thought you ate.
I did eat. I don't know what you're talking about.
Well,
Olivia, I don't think that you've ever spawned in a nether waste and had to get across 500 blocks.
oh no, I have.
Could you imagine if you could just row through that?
I just think that's a lot. That's just a lot to take in. But I also wanted to add, what if Flex Seal became part of Minecraft? And you could Flex Seal your boat. Or a metal boat or something,
What if
I
you could
saw
Flex
this
Seal
in half.
What if you could Flex Seal your own character and make him water resistant or something?
Or give him the Flint Lockwood shoes where he can't take them off.
God. But yeah, I think that we should. I think that we should make the boats. I mean, why
I sawed
even
this
add
boat
it?
in half.
No, that's not what I think. We should not add
Flex
Flex Seal to
Seal.
Minecraft. I am not
There's
petitioning to
probably a
add Flex
mod.
Seal to
Wait, how much you
Minecraft.
want to bet there's a mod? How much you want to bet?
I will bet you 1 cent that there's a mod.
Minecraft mod.
We should do a podcast episode where we just bet each other things and then we look them up and then we just Apple Pay each other money. We should do a gambling episode is what I'm saying.
This exists.
I would count that. I'd count that. Just just one of his face.
Somebody made a can of it in Minecraft. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Flex Seal boats. I like it. Good one,
No,
Daniel.
that's not no. My point is, to conclude, my point is that if they were gonna, they already added crimson and warped boats, so why not just make them lava resistant? Because they're boats made out of netherwood that netherwood doesn't burn.
Yeah, exactly.
Anyways,
I have the scariest mob in the Nether is actually the Ghast. Not the wither skeletons, not the blaze, not the
No,
pigmen, not any of those.
it
The
is
Ghast
because you know what?
what?
You know what? They spawn way more often when you're in like a nether waste, and they spawn so frequently that you don't know that they're there until they make the noise, and then you turn around and you're already in danger. You have no
No.
time to react.
No, they make like the creepiest noises. And I know that they're like a cat or whatever they are, but I just like they're also really difficult to defeat for no reason.
Yeah.
And it's really hard to get a gas tier. I know this because we tried for a long time.
Yeah.
What do we even
Well,
need
it's
the gas
also,
tier for?
I think we were gonna make. Did we need it for the beacon? I think we might have needed it for the beacon.
Maybe.
But yeah, it's very hard to get it, especially in console edition, because console edition is not very easy for me to aim. So I can't do it.
No, you
But
don't
yeah,
need it for the beacon.
Ghasts are also like a little bit racist. You ever think about
Yeah,
that? Because they only attack you.
Yeah.
Even if another mob started attacking it, it would not attack that mob. Only attacks the player. Anyways.
Yeah. No, I think they're a little sorry. My gas tiers aren't craftable, right?
No.
No.
I mean, you can craft with them, but
Yeah, you need like a data pack. Okay. I saw this. There's like a picture of like a ghast plus diamond sword equals tier. But yeah,
Guest plus fist equals tears.
that's my hot take.
Okay.
Ghasts are scary.
My next one is another boat related one. They should make boats faster for the players that don't use elytras. And now I will concede, I don't think we should make all boats fast. I think that we should make reinforced boats, if you will, to go off of my reinforced stick idea. Reinforced boats. And maybe we make them out of like, I don't know, like wood blocks. Because I would say like stone, but I'm pretty sure that would sink. I have a feeling that would sink, so it'd need to be wood. So reinforced wood, where you take nine logs,
reinforced items.
9 logs in a crafting table makes 1 reinforced log, and then if you take 5 of those reinforced logs, no, 6 of those reinforced logs, then it makes a reinforced boat, and it goes a little bit fast.
No, No.
We can't make them too fast.
Propellers on boats.
Propellers.
That seems
Okay,
like a
we
Tekken
need to.
thing, though.
No. It's so doable. You get the banners, right? You get the banners.
Sailboats in Minecraft.
You get the banners.
Minecraft has become so advanced that it is a runner-up next to Tekken. Like it's getting close.
It is.
We can't like build rockets or anything yet, but
Yes. I don't know.
Yeah.
I watched Race to the Moon. If you guys haven't seen Race to the Moon by Stampy Cat, go watch that whole series
And
before
I'm
you watch a
Ballistic
single more
Squid.
episode of the Pasta Podcast.
And I'm Ballistic Squid and Super Chat. I remember. I
Yeah.
watched this recently, actually. To reminisce.
Yeah. I never watched any of Super Chat's other videos. I think I maybe have clicked on one of them, and then I realized that it was a little bit boring, so I stopped watching.
He is boring without Stampy and Squid, yeah.
Yeah.
But also, they worked well together. And he was the one American. So they always made like America jokes with him. And I was like, I am him.
I am him.
And like at the time, bacon was like, people's personality traits. So they would always be like, oh, Chutch, I got your bacon here. And he's like, oh, bacon.
He was a good sport. He never was like, guys, stop making American jokes. He was just like, yo, I do like bacon.
No, yeah, he was a good sport. He was never 1 second like, oh, I hate how the British like colonize everything. And
which is how you would have been.
Gigi, the fact that I am British.
Olivia, we all are.
They colonized us, yeah. We're stuck like this. We can't.
How do you think we got here?
We can't cauterize this wound, Gigi. Anyways.
Time isn't healing. It's your turn, I think. Yeah?
Awkward silence. So, small houses are a better idea than large bases, and I will elaborate on this. So, if you're looking for a Minecraft game that, especially in creative, but also in survival, if you want a lot of stuff to do, and you play Minecraft to the point that you lose stuff and like you don't know what to build anymore, sort of thing, like you get to dead end a lot. Small houses are a great idea because, hear me out. This is what me and Gigi did on our mushroom island too. I got a little tiny house that Gigi sometimes sleeps behind. Or
no,
above
now.
But and this Gigi also has a small house that she doesn't even sleep in. And
it's pointless, but it's pretty.
I got some like furnaces and stuff in there, and I got a chest that I store the things that I need sometimes in. And it's also the chest that I go to when I don't know where something went. I'm like, oh, it's probably in my chest. So if you need a lot of stuff to do, make a small house. That way you limit what you need. If you need storage, make a storage room. If you need a crafting table, make a crafting house. If you
make a gigantic chest.
If you need somewhere to smelt, make a smeltery. You know what I'm saying? Like, small houses are a better idea because you can make an abundance of stuff. If you make one huge base that has everything, what are you doing? What are you going to do? What are your plans for the rest of the game? Defeat the Ender Dragon? What after that? Defeat the Wither? What after? Defeat the
Warden?
Guardian? Warden? What afterwards? What after? Ask yourself, what now?
I had to change the word for that.
Gigi, when you play Minecraft, I want you to ask yourself, what now?
What afterward?
What after?
But you are so right. I will say that you are so right for that because I have made many I'm going to make a big base, structures. And I start them. And then even if I do finish like the outline of it, now I have too much space.
Yeah.
I don't have that much stuff. I have a bed, I have chests, I have a crafting table, I have a few furnaces. That's it. I don't put like, because I usually make a house. I don't like I don't make multi-purpose rooms. It's like one room.
Mm-hmm.
It's one room, and then it looks really empty, and I'm not putting farms in it or anything like that. So like, what is it for? For what? Pourquoi?
Yeah. Yeah. But yeah, I'm glad you get this. What about you? What now? What after?
What afterward? Okay. This one might be controversial. And it's also my last one because the last one that I had was the mob griefing one, the
Oh.
keep inventory one. So we already talked about that one. But
Yeah,
this is my last one. I think that parrots are stupid. They have no point. I mean, like
This
cute.
is a hot take. Wow.
They're cute, but they have no purpose. They don't help fight mobs with you. They dance. That's all. That's all they do.
All you
and
need.
Also, no, no, I can dance. I can dance.
You cannot.
Yes, I can, Olivia. I dance like nobody's watching because nobody is watching.
Can't dance.
Olivia, just because I'm white, don't assume that I can't dance.
The only time I've ever
Olivia's
seen
never seen
was when we used to dance to Victoria's and iCarly songs on her bed before her house burned down. And let me tell you,
you had to fit the before your house burned down in there.
Sorry, did I bring up the trauma?
No, it's always been there.
Up.
Where am I? Did my house burn down or something?
I thought you were just gonna look around and just be confused. All right.
Anyway,
wait, what did you say? Parrots are stupid. Well,
parrots
you're stupid. So
I didn't deny that. I just said that the parrots are too. The parrots have the exact same traits as me. Dancing. Done.
Can't eat cookies.
Does nothing of use. Done. and 3, loves a cookie, but also it makes my tummy hurt.
Gigi, the fact that you have obviously never owned a parrot plushie, I cannot say I have, but I'm one step closer than you are because I want it.
The way that you phrased that was like in those like call out posts on like Twitter or something where somebody is like, I could tell that this person has never done this, or this person has never worked a day in their life because they responded to this like customer service worker like this. That's how you phrase that. You were like, I could tell that you've never owned a parrot plushie just by the way that you talk.
Oh, anyways, you're wrong. Moving on. So
I'm so right.
Just saying you're right does not mean anything. Hitler said he was right.
Just saying that I'm wrong doesn't do anything. Hitler said other people were wrong. Fuck you.
Gigi, I'm really mad that you missed an opportunity to make a really silly Jesus joke.
Silly Jesus joke.
No, I'll give you the opportunity to say it.
They hated Jesus for telling the truth too.
I think it's so silly when people say that. Anyways, Merry Lent, everyone. So, I said TNT is the most useless block in survival.
Yeah.
I also said, this is my last one. Hardcore. And I'm just saying this from experience. I've only had a hardcore world once, and I did dig myself in a hole. Hardcore should have difficulty settings. I get it. It's called hardcore.
Easy core.
I get it.
Easy core. Easy core.
I get it. It's called hardcore. But the fact that you can't come back, the fact that this is like you can't die, that's what makes it hardcore. Not it being on the hardest setting. Stop making it on the hardest setting. That's hard. This isn't fun. I'm not having fun. I played Minecraft since it came out, and it's hard. I am a veteran player. It is hard. You can't just make things harder because you think, oh, it's gonna be fun. It'll challenge people. No.
This is why all the kids nowadays are playing in creative mode.
This is why people have no
Back
lives.
in my day, Pocket Edition, you couldn't change your game mode at all. You were in survival mode, and you were either on easy, normal, or hard. There was also no peaceful mode.
That's true.
There was no peace to be seen. Also, when they did add creative mode, mobs still tried to attack you. They just couldn't kill you. And it made it really fucking annoying because the zombies would just be looking at you, being like, huh. And you'd be like, shut up.
Remember when we had have and it was it was obviously on creative, but we were so excited for the day that we got the update where you could turn your world to survival. And then when we did turn our world to survival, we were like, what now?
And we made it with the intention to play in survival, and then we got to play in survival and we're like, what do we do?
Like, we already made everything. It's not fun anymore.
Yeah.
I would sell something, I'm sure, to get that world back. I would sell anything.
Sell something. I would sell my left arm. I don't use it that often.
I use both arms, so I'm not going to sell that.
Well, I use my left arm sometimes.
If you want me to grab something for you, I will. But
I'm doing the stock with you like this because I'd only got the one arm. Do you get it?
So yeah, I get it. Anyways, so
I hated Jesus for telling jokes too.
Jesus didn't tell jokes.
How do you know? Were you there?
Yeah.
Olivia's like, my face is literally in the window of the room that they're in the 12 Disciples painting.
Did you
I
not see me?
I was an observer.
Anyways, I think we should
call me a Minecraft block because I was an observer.
I think we should wrap this up. I think it's getting a little out of hand.
Before we wrap it up, I would like to say, what was that?
Out of hand.
Thank you so much for coming, Pasta Fam. Thank you for watching this video. We love you. We'll miss you. And we hope you eat some good, yummy pasta tonight. Good night and good luck. Goodbye.
Take it away, Kyle.
Pasta la vista, I wouldn't want to be a so I'll see you later, Alfredo alligator. I'm gonna hit the road, you tortellini toad, and out of here and grab another beer. Pasta la vista, I wouldn't want to be. Yes, I've got to split. Sailing tiny elephant, it's about the time. Oh, rigatoni rhino, the world of pasta so fast, but it's the end of the cast.
It won't. I like tuna.
No, it's not funny anymore.
It's funny.